Hi everyone, we are going to talk about recycle. We should use thermos or glass bottle.
The first problem with recycling is improper waste separation. Many people don't separate waste correctly in their house, office or school. Plastic, paper, glass and organic waste get mixed together. As a solution, we think that waste separation bins should be made more common. Municipalities should organize informative campaigns and put recycle bin in everywhere. One of the biggest problems is the lack of awareness. Most people think recycle is unnecessary or they don't know it's why important. For that, we should run advertisements about social awareness on TV and radio. Additionally, schools can be required to provide compulsory environmental education. Other problem is throwing garbage inappropriately. Throwing garbage to lands, sea or streets affects both the environment and animals. As a solution, people who pollute the environment can be given higher fines.
People use single-use products more and more every day, and these items accumulate rapidly, creating a growing amount of waste that eventually overwhelms recycling systems and leads to long-term environmental pollution. Many companies design products and packaging without considering environmental impacts, and this lack of eco-friendly design creates complex waste streams, ultimately reducing the effectiveness of recycling systems. People often choose convenience over sustainability, and they also avoid using reusable items, which increases daily waste production and eventually prevents a shift towards sustainable living.
Today I'm going to ask some questions mainly about recycling. My first question is, why do you think recycling is important?
I think recycling is important because it helps protect the environment. When we reduce materials such as paper, glass or plastics, we reduce waste and save natural resources.
Which materials do you recycle the most?
I usually recycle plastic bottles, paper and glass jars. These are the things that I use every day, so it's easy for me to separate them and put them into the recycling bin.
Do you think recycling can help the future of our planet?
Yes, absolutely. Recycling reduces pollution, saves energy and protect the natural resources. If more people reduce, we can create a healthier and cleaner planet for our future generation.
And the last question is, what do you think is the biggest problem with plastic waste, Bensu?
I think the biggest problem is that it takes hundreds of years to break down, so it stays in nature for a very long time.
What do you do about recycle in your daily life?
I separate my waste like plastics, glass and paper, and I also try to reduce my waste.
Which materials do you use the most?
I usually use plastic bottles and some paper. Especially for, I use waste paper for my origami, and I use the plastic bottles for my mother because she is a teacher, so she's used them for students.
Do you think the public conscious about environmental problems?
I don't think so. Even they throw away their rubbish in the streets and or sea, and with that way our animals or our environment see affected from them. and they are so selfish about that subject. If they don't be awake about that problem, our environment and our future world is becoming more bad with that way.
And why do you think recycle is important?
Because it reduces the pollution and saves our natural resources, and it also helps to protect our natural environment.
Now let's take a look at how recycling is carried out in factories.